Hey all, I'm really glad you are here with me today. And today I want to talk about something that really, frustrates us a lot in our initial stages. That is, the people talk or gossip or whatever about us. Yeah, I know it is so exhausting, like how people talk and judge and doubt, you know, gossip about us. Like, no matter what, you do, there's always someone with an opinion, right? I've been there. I know whoever is here, we all have been there. Have felt that sting of hearing something about myself that, wasn't even true. And the people who are talking about, they might not have even, witnessed it, but they're still there, talk, talking and talking and gossiping and gossiping. And, sometimes it feels stingy seeing people roll their eyes, whenever we try something new. And I know how tempting it is to stop, to play a safe card. But today I want to share something that really helped me, not from a book or some perfect advice, but from a real time experience. Let's just have a raw talk. No judgment, no filters, just you and me. You know what? I used to think that if I really work hard, if I did all those things right, if I prove myself enough, then people would stop talking about me. They would stop gossiping. But in reality, that never happened. No matter how much I tried, some people still found something to say. They really, I don't know how they found all those things. They really, you know, found always something to say. No matter like if it is good or if it is bad, if it is hurting, you know, they always talk. And at first it hurt, and I had questioned myself like, am I doing this wrong? Should I stop? And is it really like this? Not the way that I did. All these questions, they are roaming and mumbling in my head like anything. But over time, I realized something really, really powerful. That people talk because not what you're doing, but because of who they are. Yeah, sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's insecurity. It's all their character, you know. It's just because it's easier to point fingers than to build something themselves. And their work say more about themselves than about you. Yeah, that's true. And once I started seeing it that way, I felt a shift inside, you know, like I wasn't alone anymore. And here's what I want you to hear today, that you don't have to let, people's opinions control you. And have seen people freeze because they were scared of judgment. Even I have been tempted to do the same. But every time I chose to keep going, every time I brushed it off and kept working toward my goals, I felt more confident. Think about it. If you waited for everyone's approval, how far would you really get? Probably nowhere. Every person who's built something meaningful, whether like it's a career, a project, or a passion, has faced doubt, and still they chose to keep going because they have confidence in themselves. They are just, ignore other people, whatever they're saying, whatever they're gossiping about themselves. Because it's up to themselves and did it control them. So I'm asking you right now, what like would it feel like to take one small step forward today, even if someone talks about it? Let them talk. But you will feel something, right? By doing something by yourself, for yourself. You really, I think you can really feel it. That little spark. And that's all, we need. That's the real fire we all need. Not fear, not insecure. And I can like I can definitely say that it's not easy. Some days will still hurt. Some words will still, sting. That's okay. It's part of being human. We are not robots. You know, we have to feel like we are a roller coaster. We all feel a roller coaster of emotion. But of all, we have to have be like stronger than, everyone what everyone else will think. You don't have to silence the world. You just have to amplify your own voice and take that first step, no matter how small it is. You know, no matter how small it is, take that step. Let people talk whatever they want to talk because they always will. If you take that first step, they will talk something. If you don't take that first step, they will talk something. No matter what you do, they will always be there to talk. And one thing, they will always be there only. You keep moving forward. They still will be there only. Okay? So today I want you to take a deep breath and say to yourself that I'm enough. I'll keep moving forward no matter what anyone says. You don't have to prove anything to anyone, but you do owe it to yourself to live fully, to chase your dreams, to be proud of every step you take because it's your life and you have to live it. And if you're here listening, it means you're like you care about you. You want to grow. You want to live, your truth. That's already part of victory. Don't let that part of victory, get spoiled by some people who will always be there. Go, go on, do whatever you want, chase all those dreams. Let people talk because someday when you look back and like feel like I would have done this, I would have done that. That really sucks a lot. Then today, starting, even when people are saying something. I hope this helped you even a little. And I feel so much, happy. Even this helped you a little. I know we will all be there. And I really want to tell you that no matter what beautiful, we'll always have something to tell. So you do what you want to do. Like there's no tomorrow. Okay? And thank you so much for being here with me. And let us all keep